Hello and welcome, dear Aquariuses, to Avalon. We're going to do your beautiful reading today for the lovely sun sign of Aquarius. And remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. These are general readings, and straight out the deck, we have got the Hanging Man and the Knight of Cups. So, love is rushing in. Something's coming in. And you've been really processing it. You have been taking time out to assess love in your life. And is this love with another or love of self? And I've got these two cards popping out here, and I have got the Seven of Wands and the Chariot. So I feel that you've been working on your self-love here. And there's massive shifts and changes coming. You've taken some time out, and the naysayers have been coming at you. There's been people trying to hold you back. Is it that a romance has begun, but your friends are going, oh no, you don't want him, he's terrible. But you, the advice in this row is to keep driving it forward, keep going for it. Yeah, follow your own guidance, your own intuition. It's really time to let go of the past and how things were, right? And embrace this love, this very exciting new love. And anybody who's like trying to hold you back from moving your situation forward, you stand your ground. You have the higher ground in all of this. You do have integrity on your side, and you keep going with what you want to do. Don't let anybody tell you no. I feel that this is a great time. And look, there's a brand new energy coming in here, and we've got the Three of Swords. So this is around love. Something's been holding you back, yourself, your own thoughts, I think, from really grabbing this really new inspiration that you've got. Something that you love. It wants to rush in towards you. Is this a new hobby you're picking up? And you're like, I am going to do this. And everybody's going, oh, don't be ridiculous. Drive it forward. Grab that inspiration. You know, this Ace of Wands, it comes in with such a new rush of passion and energy and absolute inspiration to do something. And people might go, oh, you don't want to do that? Because they don't want to do that. Remember, people come through their own projections, their own experiences in life. They'll all have their own filters. Well, I need you to be really unique and original now. You do you. Right, and this is a really big healing of the heart. I think you've been wounded in the past. You maybe tried, you've tried love in the past and having a deep relationship, or you've tried this new hobby, something you love, or you've tried this new career, something you love, and it didn't work out. Well, you've got to heal those wounds, and it's taking the time to heal through those inner wounds and going, actually, I'm not going to let my past experiences hold me back anymore. I'm going to grab this inspiration. I'm going to drive it forward. I'm going to do what makes me happy, and the rest of you can stop trying to stop me. And there's the strength. So you might be just struggling at the moment with that self-belief, that trust in the situation. Trust, see, they're trying to hold you back from doing what you want to do. And it's putting you into this bit of self-doubt. Yeah, it's like the naysayers are just, yeah, making you go, oh, I don't think I can. Well, you jolly well can. You know, and this also very much goes into that warning of fears, around all your fears here. So don't let your ego get in the road. And you know, ego it's the bravado that we use to mask our insecurities. And I think healing these insecurities is what you need to do. Don't be insecure about this. Yeah, find the inner calm. These people are knocking you around a bit with all of their perceptions and ideas and trying to hold you back. So it's finding your inner calm and not being dominant. You don't want to overpower these people. You don't want to stomp them down and do what you want to do. There's this happy middle ground that you're searching for here, where you get to do you happily and confidently. This is a loss of self-confidence here, you know, and don't act out of fear. If these people are coming towards you, don't overreact. Don't yell at them, don't scream at them, right? Hold your center calmly. And that's what this is advice for. Any challenges, anything that anybody's putting in your path here, you know, they could be doing it just to get you to flare up. And then they go, oh, look, she reacted so terribly, right? Or he reacted so terribly. They shouldn't be doing this job. They shouldn't get the promotion. They shouldn't get the opportunities in life. But bear in mind, you have been provoked. So I think this is very much saying, don't let anybody provoke you. Don't let those deep insecurities come out and you explode, because this is not where we want to go. And it's healing the heart, that soft, gentle, deep inner healing with this rush of love coming in. And then we can have the strength in the upright, you know, which is where we're in trust and faith that the universe really does have our back. And I think there's a huge call here for you to really believe, because you can drive this chariot of yours forward. You can drive your life path forward, your career forward, your love relationships forward. But it's going to take your mind, your thoughts, to drive it forward in an equal, balanced, calm fashion. And there's a huge call for this, that they are coming for you. So, yeah, don't engage in the conflict, I think, is the message here. Be love, be peaceful. Come at them with kindness and softness and gentleness. It'll shock the life out of them. Be a healed person. Heal that heart wound. You know, we don't want to trigger off past things that have just gone really, really wrong. So staying calm and centered. And what's going to be the outcome? Well, that one certainly wanted to come, didn't it? Oh, it's going to be the world. So this is going to be the end of it. This is going to be the end of this conflict and battle with others, if you can avoid them triggering you, okay? Don't go into that deep insecurity. Go into that healed, calm, positive person. Use your mind, right, to control the situation, to drive it forward. So when I say use your mind, I mean use your words. Use them positively. You know, you can control a situation with kind, calm words, yeah, rather than triggering and becoming angry, because you are being provoked here. But it will be the end of any trauma and drama that has been created for you. And it is, you know, just removing those chains and shackles and ties that have been holding you back and allowing this new inspiration to come through. It's kind of the give it a go card. The universe is saying, whatever it is that you've long wanted to do, but your fears have held you back from, now is the time to give it a go. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be present. You have to do it. So we've got the karmic justice in reverse here. So hopefully we're really, really ending, well, these fears and phobias. But you need to take accountability for what's gone on. So when you're really honest with yourself and you get out of your ego, you don't have, or the situation, it's got to come out of ego, right? Ego is when we have to be right about everything. You know, when we're masking our deep insecurities with dominance, and here we've got it here we've got it here. This is real ego warnings are going on in this reading, yeah? And I think a lot of it is about assessing. This is about assessing. And you're getting these new feelings where you're sort of taking personal responsibility. And this card is a call for taking personal responsibility. Or the card indicates that that's not being taken. And refusing accountability, but be accountable. Be accountable for anything that you've done in the past, any situations that have not worked out. It's even that deep inner accountability for it. And at that point, we get to the truth of the situation, and that's when we can really deal with it in a completely different fashion. And that's what you want to do, is really do that deep inner work and go, okay, where's my responsibility in this nonsense? And there you are. It's something that's gone on between yourself and others. There's a teamwork here. You know, a broken heart around a support system. Sorry. Yeah, and you really are searching for this community that you're a part of, to become, you know, just soft and gentle and full of love. You want it to be a happy, peaceful place to be. You want you want the utopia of yourself and the people around you being at peace within themselves, working as a team, working as a community, so that things can be driven forward really, really smoothly. And I think it's a lot of everybody putting their hands up, look, and then independence. You'll find your independence within this team, within this community here. But it's only by going, okay, I won't be like that anymore, or I won't do that in a certain fashion anymore. I have seen where it's not quite the best way to go, and finding a better resolution to it, a better way of dealing with situations. I think you will find your happiness. I think you will, and I think you'll find it within this community you're looking for. But again, it's about not just your own. Obviously, there's no blame, shame, or guilt in any of this. There can't be. That comes from fear. And these readings come from love, and they're designed very much to put you on your highest and best timeline. So I think other people need to start to take accountability as well, right? And really own where they've been causing battles, where they've been causing dramas unnecessarily, how insecure it's making themselves and others around them, and really putting an end to it, because you're all stabbing each other in the heart. If everybody's trying to be the boss of everybody else, well, it's just going to be an awful situation, and this is not what we're looking for. We're looking here for the end of the ego. The end of the ego will bring this brand new beginning, where things work harmoniously within your home, your family, then your community, your work life, all aspects of your life we're going for here, is where everything works harmoniously, and you will become this strong, independent person who feels really whole and complete in themselves. I think when we haven't addressed past issues and situations, look, there you are. It takes time, right? It takes time for things to mature. And I think that this is what it's asking for here. Stop behaving childishly, or the people around you, there's a call for them to stop behaving childishly. Apply a maturity to it, that wisdom, that knowledge. Have we got anything around that coming through? And you'll see over time that things will vastly improve. Yeah, there you are. You are being offered this cup of love. Are you open to receiving it? It's coming from the universe, from source. It's what your higher self really wants for you, is this inner peace. And I think it's up to you to receive it. Receive the abundance of the universe. There's a great little mantra. It goes, I receive, I receive, I receive, I receive. Do it. Receive everything. Receive the kindness and receive the goodness that is being offered to you. Just put your head up and notice it. Don't let them get you down. Don't let them put you into apathy. This is not where you want to be. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's been a struggle and a battle. But you've got really high ideals and you're coming towards them. And there you are. There's the sun. Receive from the universe joy, love, laughter, friendship, kindness, everything that comes from love. And we have the sun. And this is that real deep inner happiness. You know, it's where your inner child is just having the best time. Again, it implies that you've done the work on those inner child wounds and you're not going to react off them anymore. And let's hope, because we do have cards of community here very much, that the people around you are going to be inspired by the new you, inspired by the way you behave, the choices and decisions you take, the words you use, your own deep inner calmness. I think the expression is put your own oxygen mask on first, and then everybody else will just fall into alignment behind you. They'll take from your lead. And that's what a strong leader does. You know, that they lead by their own example, you know. And it's about becoming that. I really do feel that there is an end of all this immaturity and all these mind games and battles. You know, the narcissistic abuse. I won't accept your bad behaviour anymore. So I will be beautiful no matter how you treat me. Yeah, look, there you are. It's coming in like a bolt of lightning. It's like a brand new mindset coming towards you that has mature. It has knowledge. It has understanding. It has wisdom behind it. It's coming from the universe. And here it's coming in as messages, again, of inspiration. You will be inspiring. It's baby steps into it, but you have the card there of maturity. I do feel that this situation needs a lot of maturity behind it. Don't fall backwards. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward with that inner strength. Turn that strength card around. You can do this. Yeah, by holding a really super positive energy. Whatever they're doing, they will fall into alignment behind you. So we've had the King of Cups in reverse here. And this is, again, it's speaking of what we had in the beginning, which is that emotional suppression. You know, it's where they have played passive-aggressive games with you, been manipulative. You know, there's been, again, we've got avoidance of responsibility going on. You know, people are controlling feelings. You know, they're like weaponizing them. And it hasn't been pleasant, it hasn't been nice. Own your role in it and step out of that role. Others will start to really take that deep in a look at themselves as well, I'm sure, because the community can fall into a way of being. And that way of being isn't serving the Ten of Cups, you know, the happy community, the happy, peaceful home that we are all looking for. So, you know, get out of that manipulative way of being. It's not serving anybody. Games are being played, big games, big mind games, you know. There could even be a degree of, well, I was about to say a degree of witchcraft is being done behind it. If they're not actively performing ceremonies, then they're using words as spells, you know, gossip that's gone around and said, oh, that person's awful. So then everybody else has treated that person like they're awful. And then that person feels completely down and really burnt out. And it's not real. It's only come from the words that people have used. You know, like they're spells to destroy somebody. That's an interesting way of expressing it, actually, isn't it? You know, be careful of the words that you use on others. We don't want this blowing up. We're going for it. Yeah, again, there has been this trauma. We've got the Empress in reverse here, you know, and this is about self-loving. Loving yourself enough to have firm, clear boundaries and speak to people with direct, open communication, you know, that strength that comes in leadership. Because it's in reverse, it's again implying that there's been too much dominance. Somebody's been dominating other people. And then this need for control, it's been awful. Perhaps it's that feeling of a need for order in things, but it comes from, you know, focused action, where strength becomes support, not control. So you want to support people to bring out the best in them in a leadership position. There could be a lot of self-neglect here as well, where, you know, because the situation or the environment hasn't been supportive, you've really, really struggled. Really struggled. Yeah, so then we've got, well, I had the Ten of Pentacles, a Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, it's holding what's gone on, the drama. If it isn't resolved, if it isn't gotten to the root of, it's really going to hold you back from this healing. So this is a beautiful card of healing. This is where, yeah, they've all stabbed you. They've all said these horrible things. It's been really, really heartbreaking for you. But there's no new movement forward with it here. There's no grounding. This is a real call for grounding, common sense, bringing in, you know, a more mature way of handling things so that those pentacles can grow. Here, it's almost holding you back from your healing. It's holding you back from being able to move forward, I think. So yeah, getting to the very root cause of who's been doing the bullying, who's been saying these unkind things, and eliminating it. You know, it shouldn't be going on in the workplace. It's illegal to bully in the workplace, certainly here in the UK it is. It's illegal for somebody to have regular outbursts of anger and temper tantrum. Here in the UK, if you go on the HMRC website, you can read all about it. These behaviours are not allowed in the workplace. It's holding growth back. It really, really is. And I think brand new way of doing things from the heart. There's an awful lot here that indicates, you know, it really needs strong addressing and there needs to be change. It might even be with the World card there, that somebody is leaving, somebody who has caused these problems and dramas is going to leave your life, or you're going to step into a new situation where you can achieve the things you want. I think that this person might be leaving more so, and it's going to be a breath of fresh air for everybody, because it can't go on in this fashion. So having this person step out of your life, what will it bring? Maybe there's a new person coming in, like a new manager or something, who's just going to come in and go, no, this must stop now. No more of this silly, petty, immature behaviour. I'm taking this card, yeah, Page of Cups. I think this new person is coming in very strongly there. They're going to come in and they're going to make slow, steady changes towards love, towards a kinder, compassionate way of being in your life. I think everybody will follow along as well. Okay, many thanks. If you've enjoyed this reading, do like, share, subscribe. Please leave a comment. Everybody's story is going to be different about what aspect of this life, of your life, this affects. So I'd love to hear your stories as well. With love from Avalon, have a great time, and thank you so much for listening to me.